Hello, what's up everyone? Duo-chan here. My new series is that we're gonna do Lorcana. I will be either showing you gameplay or talking with my cousin and some friends and what we think of Lorcana as a whole. The future of it, what we think of the new sets, and then watch some gameplay of me trying to get good at this game. Cause I'm broke, so I can't afford to get good at this game. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yeah, we're doing themed decks surrounding it and trying to see if I can beat meta decks. And who knows? It might win you a locals one day.
Yeah, I think Lorcana has this really interesting part of its identity, right? That it lives with it resonates a lot with Disney fans, right? And a lot of Disney fans, some of them are maybe not into super competitive scenes in a card game, but they're just super into Disney and they want to build decks, you know what I mean? Themed decks, or just decks that kind of contain some of their favorite characters or whatever the case may be. And I think there's a place for that too, as well as there's a place for, the more competitive stuff, the meta stuff, like you just said. So I think finding a fine balance between both, right? Maybe something that can contain something a little more casual, but also can be played at a competitive table too. You know what I mean? Will it do as well as competitive decks? I mean, that's we'll see, right? But at least something that finding that good middle, that good balance, right? I think is the goal, right?
Exactly. It's since it's still early through Lorcana, so it's just we're gonna just get more cards from here on. So meaning this the deck profiles that I make can vary and change depending on how when there's a banned list or no banned list, or whether I'm gonna change it up through different colors and different mechanics and different engines, I guess you could say, and see what I can do to have to play these cool concepts like villain decks. That's one video that I was thinking of. Princess decks. Right. I know they're doing the DuckTales and stuff so far. And then I could see it because I could kind of see where they're trying to do Huey and Dewey have a mechanic.
Yep.
And stuff like that. The villains have their own little niche thing, using Hades and the Queen of Hearts and stuff. And then obviously the princess decks have their own thing.
Right.
That give each other buffs and abilities.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the next. So with the next deck coming out, it seems that they're releasing a lot more things that kind of synergize together, right? I'm very much interested in building something Hercules, themed. There's a lot of Hercules characters that are kind of coming out in the next set that are going to synergize pretty well in the deck together. And I think even synergize with other heroes, you know what I mean? It's hero / Hercules, you know what I mean? Mostly Hercules characters, but there'll be other heroes in it too that will also benefit from effects, that benefit hero characters. So I think it's really cool. I think there's something to be said for, that aspect of the game. I've always if you love the movie Hercules, or if you love you love just Disney villains, you know what I mean, and just building a deck like that, I think that's really cool. If there's something a good in between, something that you can enjoy and something that you could also play with against a more meta deck, right? Because sometimes most of the meta decks don't really have all that thematic kind of
there's no this, because meta has always been based on synergy more than the actual aspect of themed and stuff like that. And that's in every card game. It's more about what works together to give you the best results possible, which is obviously the point of meta in the first place.
Right.
But who knows? This might actually do this might I don't know. Hopefully, if these videos get popular, I'll start making more and more as as the chapters are coming down. I keep coming and stuff like that. Hopefully, they, where's the Tarzan stuff? Where's the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff? I'm dude, I'm looking forward to that shit, man.
I know.
It's there's so many opportunities. I mean, I could picture it the Nightmare Before Christmas coming before Halloween and stuff.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a
possibility,
a timeline where that will eventually come out, right?
Yeah, that's like, I guess, all in due time and stuff like that. You know, Chapter 4 sounds pretty dope. And a lot of the new cards look cool. Like, you know, are they good? Are they bad? I guess I think I'm more optimistic of, like, you know, I don't like whether they're gonna be good for the meta or they're not gonna be so good. Or
Yeah.
I think until they get played and see, then I'll make my decision on it.
Yeah, I think see that's the beauty of the game, right? The beauty of the game is that, like, there's so many cards. Like, for example, right, in the last set, actually no, in Chapter 2 set, they had the Bell card that came out, right? This emeralds. It was like part of the emerald colorway. It was a bell that like would, what was it? It would like pretty much like wipe out the rest of the board or something like that. What was it? It did something to like the whole board.
I thought it would like returned all the cards back into your opponent's hand.
It might have been
or
something like
banished
that.
or the
But the point is that, like, everybody, there was a lot of people that were like, "Yo, this card is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the best." And then, like, you know, pre-orders were going out, and like there's people on TCG Player that were like, you know, selling the pre-orders for this card for like $40-$50, like, for that one card. Keep in mind. And then the rest, you know, the set happened, like the rest of the, like, it released, and people realized, oh, maybe this card isn't as like good as we originally thought it would be, you know. And then the price dropped on it like drastically, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
so, like, the point being is that, like, you know, there a lot of times we see these cards and we're just like, oh, that's gonna be good, that's gonna be bad, that's gonna be good. But in reality, we really don't know until, you know, the cards come out and we kind of, like, you know, people start cooking and experimenting and, like, you know, realizing what actually works well together and what doesn't. But anyway, let's get started. You want to start with highest die roll?
All right, let's do it.
Let's go!
Are you serious, dude?
Okay, all right.